Now we're going to start with our movement flexibility. Now this is just another series of warm-up drills that are going to help you to prepare for your workout. Now the first one we're going to do is a lateral lunge. And you want to stay up on the balls of your feet. You want to shuffle laterally and then go into your lunge. So it looks like this. You want to shuffle, get a nice stretch, maybe a 1,000, 2, 1,000, shuffle, 2, away from the cone, back to the cone. You want to take your time in the stretch, 1, 2. You want to take maybe a 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 1, 2, lean away, and then lean back. And then on the return, you want to face the same exact direction, so you're leading with the same leg. Start with your stretch. And the most important part, like I said, is not the shuffle, getting to the cone. The most important part of this is the stretch. That's why you're doing this. You're preparing yourself for your workout. And there is your lateral lunge. Well, the next exercise we're going to show you as part of your movement flexibility is a front to back lunge. And you're going to start off simple with a shuffle, 1, 2, pivot to the front, and then to the back, 1, 2. This is going to go a long way to help with your flexibility in your quads and in your hamstrings. Nice, easy pivot. You get to the cones, now the return, 1, 2, and then it's a forward lunge, backward lunge, 1, 2, forward lunge, backward lunge. This works the front and the backs of your legs. You've got movement in here as you're going between the cones. You've got the flex in here as you're doing the front lunge and the pivot to the back lunge. Now these drills are excellent for getting statics in and adding a little movement to them. So remember also that the drill needs to be comprehensive. We work your inner and outer thigh. You've got to also work the fronts and the back. So you want all your movement drills to be very, very comprehensive and cover all parts of your body. Next, we're going to do a lunge to twist. Now this is a great rotational stretch, and it's going to help you to stretch around your hip area. And there's also a lunge in it. And all of these movement stretches are based on a 3-step shuffle. You always, once again, want to start off with the stretch. So you're down into your lunge. Want to get a left to right twist. 1, 2, 3. These stretches are pretty common, but they're still excellent stretches. The twist. And once again, we're moving while we're flexing. You want to keep this going, all right? It's a great way to stretch. Twist left, keep your shoulders parallel. Left, right. Twist. Then you got the flex in between. Twist from side to side. And that is your lunge to side twist. Next, we're going to do a lunge to a side bend, and this is a very good exercise for stretching your side, opening up your shoulders, your back area. So we're going to start off once again with the lunge here, okay? And you're going to the side, 3-step. Your upper body is important, developing your speed. Your arm action is extremely important for developing your speed. And those muscles have to be loose, just like anything else. You want to make sure that you are loose from top to bottom, okay? Don't leave anything to chance, okay? The movement keeps your heart rate up, keeps you going, and that is the lunge to side bend. The next one I'm going to show you is a simple skip to lunge, okay? And you're going to do it. This is also a back stretch also, okay? So you're going to skip, lunge, and back stretch at the same time. So it starts off with a simple skip, 1, 2, 3, down, and then into your lunge, and then throw a slight back bend into it. 1, 2, 3, lunge, and a back arch. 1, 2, 3. Open it up, and open it up. The open part of the back bend is a good stretch to open up your rib cage and open up your upper thoracic muscles there, just kind of stretch them out there. So you want to get everything done like I told you before. You want to get all the muscles, you want to get as loose as you possibly can to maximize your performance in your workout. So into your lunge, 3-step it. And that skip is a good heel toe skip, a good time for you to practice for your push off. The object is to become warm and flexible through the movement, and that's why we're doing these exercises. That was a skip to lunge. The next exercise we're going to show you is a swinging toe touch. This is going to help you to stretch out your hamstrings, your calf muscles, and it's based on a 3-step shuffle, once again, that will help you to get in each leg during the stretch. So you always want to start off with the stretch, down, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 shuffles, 1, 2, 3, and a kick, and you automatically end up on the other foot, other leg, okay? Once again, the most important part is to flex, okay? You want to take your time stretching. The movement is to help elevate body temperature. 1, 2, 3, and you want to stay down long enough so that you get that stretch from your Achilles to your butt there. And that's a simple toe touch. It's the stretch first, then the shuffle. And once again, this is not a balancing act or anything. You're really trying to stretch your hamstrings, your upper glutes, your calf, and your Achilles. And that is a swinging toe touch. Now, our next one is going to be a seated toe touch, and this is once again a great exercise working the hamstrings. Those are always susceptible to strains and pulls, and you want to make sure that those things are ready for sprinting. So we're going to start with the seat. Sit down. You want to grab your toe and kind of flex it back up towards your kneecap and sit down. You're going to feel that stretch in your hams and your calf. Your 3-step, 3. Once again, the seat, pull back, stretch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And on the return, start always with your stretch. 1, 2, 3, the 3-step. Seat and pull. I feel that across my lower back also. Good area to hit. And that is the seated toe touch. Now we're going to do a simple crossover stretch which isolates the hamstring, the back of the legs. We've been talking quite a bit about hamstrings and how susceptible they are to strains and pulls if you don't properly warm up. This is a very simple stretch that's going to isolate the hamstring. We're moving laterally to the cone, and you simply want to cross over, keep the back leg straight, and reach for the toe. This also works your lower back, your hip area. 1, 2, 3. Same side. Shuffle, cross it over, toe touching the toe. You're isolating that right leg, okay? And you want to take your time when you're doing this stretch. At least a 1 to 3,000 count, okay? And we'll start once again and cross over, going back in the opposite direction, isolating the other leg. And I'm really feeling that stretch in there. And you got that. You want to look also back towards your kneecap and add to the flex, add to the stretch. When you do that, you'll feel that immediately when you do that. And that is the movement flex crossover. The next exercise we're going to show you is a stork to toe raise. Now this is an excellent exercise for stretching out your quads, your calf, and your thorax area. So we're going to start once again with the stretch, opposite foot into the opposite hand, with the press, 3-step shuffle, press up, and you want to throw your arm up, get your 3-step in there, and press up, get that flex in there, press it up, grab it, and press up. You're working everything really, your calf area, your quadricep, your upper musculatures, your shoulder, all of that. So here we go again, and flex up, 1, 2, 3, shuffle. And you want to work on these drills, guys, to become proficient in them, because a lot of them require a lot of balance and coordination. And you want to get them right. You also want to keep moving, okay? Because that's the point. That's why we call it movement flex. It's not static stretching. It's a combination of static stretching and movement. And that was the stork to toe raise. The next stretch we're going to show you is going to be a hip stretch, all right? Very simple. It's going to work your outer hip, okay? And you're going to start here. You're going to grab and pull, same 3-step. You want to keep moving. Stretch that hip out. Get a good stretch in there. You want to allot the right amount of time for your warm-up, 10, 15, 20 minutes. You want to be sure that you hit all areas of your body. Once again, pull it up. Hip. And I can feel that right in my hip area. And that is our movement flex hip stretch. Now, we've given you guys 10 exercises, 10 drills that are going to help you to improve your flexibility and your mobility, all right? It's very, very important that you guys prepare for your workouts. You're never going to get the results that you need speed-wise if you don't prepare. That involves flexibility, stretching, mobility, and that's why we do the movement stretch drills.